Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason and the channel is Everyday Card Collector. In today's video, I'm going to show you two cards I got back from PSA. So I'm pretty excited to show these. They've been out for a long time. You guys, if you watch me at all, you may know already, I don't really submit to PSA. I don't have the membership to do so. I don't do it often enough where I feel I should even pay for one. But I do have a friend here locally who submits to PSA. And he went ahead and submitted some items for me. I got them back and I wanted to show them on this video. So I'm pretty excited about them. I'm showing two items and there's a story with a third one that I'll kind of get into and we'll discuss that. These items have been on the channel probably quite some time ago. One of them I know quite a while ago on one of my videos, early videos. And I decided to send this stuff off, get it graded, and see what would happen with it. So I'm pretty excited about both of these items. They're very, very cool. At least to me they are. So we'll get the camera turned around and we'll talk about the items and talk about the third one and the story behind it. And just kind of take a peek and see what we've got. So let's get into it. All right, guys, so I'm pretty excited to show both of these items. The first item I'm going to show you was a gift. It was on the channel. It was a gift from my good buddy, Chris from Missouri, when I went to go visit him and Billy Ball game and Coop and Tom in Columbia, Missouri at a card show. Shoot, I don't know, several months ago, 6-7 months ago, I don't even know. And Chris, you know, the kind guy that he is, gave me several gifts, and he gifted me with this card ungraded. And when he handed it to me, he jokingly said, I think he meant to jokingly, unless maybe he was serious. He said, I don't even know if this thing is real. But I went ahead and sent it off to PSA and got it graded, and it's actually just a beautiful piece. And that is my 1955 Bowman Minnie Minoso autographed card. So he had given this to me as a gift, which is just a phenomenal gift and a beautiful piece. Card graded a 2.5 and the auto's a 10. Just a beautiful autograph there in that blue Sharpie. It looks fantastic. Shout out to my good friend Scott at Reindeer Studios. This is one of his favorite cards. I know he loves the Minnie Minoso bunting pose from the 1955 Bowman set. So he's probably pretty jealous that I have this card because I just know he's a huge fan of that. Of course, I'm kidding. He does not like this card that much, so but I had to give him a shout out anyways. But what a gorgeous card. So went ahead and now you know why I went to PSA, because it's an autograph. Otherwise, I'd go to SGC if it was just the standard card. But sent this off with my buddy, and I was thrilled with what it came back as. So that was the first item, and again, thank you to my good friend Chris from Missouri. I really appreciate that. That is a beautiful piece that will forever be in my collection. We're kind of handling a weird angle here, guys, because this is the next item I'm going to show you is a little bit different. This was on my channel when I first started shooting videos. I'm guessing within the last over a year now at this point in time. And I went ahead and had this graded, and I was just thrilled with this. Absolutely thrilled. So this is from 1994. It is the ticket from November 1st, and this was Michael Jordan's first retirement. He retired in Chicago, the first one, and then he went to go play baseball. This was the retirement tribute to him. It was at the United Center, and I got to go with my brother. My uncle got us tickets, and we got to go. I think on my video from about a year ago, I showed the ticket. This is the ticket itself. And I went ahead and showed some of the swag. You got a swag bag with it, a golf ball, a candy dish. If I remember right, you got some VHS tapes. I think we got the book Rare Air and a couple cards, the Rare Air cards from Upper Deck, which I still have. Just a bunch of stuff that came in like a gym bag, and I still had the gym bag as well. So I had this. This was an actual ticket that I used to get in November 1st of 1994, and it graded a 7. It does have the designation of the MK and the mark, and you say, why would it have a mark? It's in such fantastic shape, which kind of makes me laugh. So there's the back of the ticket. You can see that highlighter line going down the middle of the card. Well, back then they weren't scanning cards. It was even in 94. There weren't scanners to just scan a card, and that is how they marked that the card was used and that you walked through the door. They put a highlighter streak across the back. So you know, I kind of knew already going into it that it was going to get that MK. But my goodness, what a beautiful piece. And this is where I'll talk about grading a little bit, guys. I don't know the value of this. I've seen a few online and people are asking money for it. I don't care. This to me is a perfect example of why I grade for some reasons. Some of the reasons I grade, to be able to take a personal piece to me and a memory to me and get it protected in the manner that it was protected and is protected now. And the way it looks in that slab, I just think it's beautiful. It's a beautiful display piece. So I'm thrilled with that. So those are the two items I got back from PSA. There was a third item. And I'll kind of discuss it a little bit because I'm going to save it for another video. Well, I guess, you know what, we'll talk about it anyway. So it has been on the channel. If you guys watched my videos from a while ago, there was a gentleman by the name of Frank, who's a friend of my dad's. They kind of reconnected. They were actually, they're both Vietnam veterans and served together in the same year that they were in Vietnam in 1968. Frank found out that I was a collector, and I did a couple of videos of some of the things that he had sent me, 2 giant boxes of just collectibles, bobbleheads, hats, magazines, all-star, you know, programs from all-star games, all sorts of stuff, envelopes, collectible envelopes. And in this stuff, he also sent me a Mickey Mantle autograph. And it was an autograph on a postcard from Mickey Mantle's fantasy camp. So the postcard itself is very similar to the postcard he used to have at his restaurant. It's the same image, just some different verbiage on the back, and this was for his fantasy camp. Well, my buddy sent that in to be graded with these 2 items, and it came back, PSA sent it back as unidentifiable or something of that nature, which kind of had me dumbfounded because I think I found one online and I actually stole the name from the flip that I saw, or the sticker that I saw online of the one that was graded. But nevertheless, I was kind of bummed. And I figured, I'll just go to JSA and get it certified and then get it framed. Well, my buddy called me a couple days ago and told me, hey, I think it was our error. And they kind of called PSA, went through some things, and they're going to be able to resubmit it again and most likely get it slabbed and authenticated. So he still has it, and he's actually going to resubmit it, and I'm really excited about that. So it is my Mickey Mantle autograph, the only one that I have. So I'm pretty pumped, you know, to get that thing graded, get it slabbed up, and part of and encased and protected as part of the permanent collection. So once that comes, it could be several months, guys. But once that comes back, I'll show that. But these were the 2 pieces I got back from PSA, and I'm extremely, extremely excited. Don't know that I'll be sending anything to them in the near future. You know, I have some things that I prefer. My thing is with PSA, obviously, if you have an autograph, you're going to PSA. The ticket, I wanted to go to PSA. If I had something outside of a card, you know, like a ticket or a ticket stub, I was going to use PSA. I have looked at slabs in comparison to each other for oversized pre-war. As you guys know, I'm heavily into that right now. And a lot of the SGC slabs are just obnoxiously large. So I have considered sending some of my oversized pre-war to PSA to get graded. And when I say oversized, it's anything over a postcard size. But that being said, the cost of that is much more at PSA than it would be at SGC. And to me, I have to weigh out if it's even worth it, or if I just keep them in top loaders and enjoy them how I have them, which is most likely going to happen on what I currently own. So unless I get something really massive that I want to protect and I purchase it ungraded, I might go that route. But yeah, that's it, guys. Those are the 2 items. I've got my 55 Bowman Minnie Minoso autographed card and my ticket from Michael Jordan's first retirement on November 1st of 1994. So I'm super pumped to have these both in the collection. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That's all I have going for this video. Should have a video coming up in the next couple days. I know I rattled off a couple in a row here, like 3 or 4 days in a row. So should have another video, maybe over the weekend or something of that nature. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please feel free to like and subscribe, and we'll talk on the next video. Thanks for joining, everybody. Bye-bye.